So now what we're going to do is go through the iDrive controller. This controller is available in a lot of our models. Right now we're in a 7 series. This controller is very easy to use. To control it, you turn it clockwise or counterclockwise. It also moves left, up, right, and down. Once I've selected a menu that I want, just push the button in. To jump between menus, I just simply hit the controller left or right, and then when I'm inside the menu, I just scroll clockwise or counterclockwise. Once again, to select, push the button in. So now what we're going to do is get into the navigation. I'm going to use my iDrive controller. I'm going to just twist it to get to navigation. I select by pushing in on the iDrive controller. I'm in our navigation map right now. So our menus are always on the left-hand side. All I do is use the iDrive controller, hit it physically to the left. First thing I'm going to go into, I'm going to scroll all the way up on the iDrive controller, the very top menu, which is guidance. I'm going to select this by pushing in on the iDrive controller. What I can do here is actually enter a new destination. This is where I want to go. So I can go ahead, pushing one more time on the iDrive controller. I can actually enter an address by selecting this again and filling in this menu. And all I have to do to fill in this menu is select, and once again, just fill it in. So going back, I'm going to hit left on the iDrive controller, left once again. All we're doing is getting back into the map. So I just continuously hit left. Once again, we want to get to our left-hand side for our menus. Right here, this little speaker icon is for our voice instructions. By having this on, which is the check mark, it'll actually give us voice instructions to turn left, right, 50 meters, 100 meters. You can turn it on and off through there. Scrolling down the iDrive controller, I have route preference. To select this, I press in on the iDrive controller. This is where I can actually select my different routes. Just going up and down, scrolling with the iDrive controller, I can check off any one of these and default to any route. Getting back over to our left-hand side menu, hit over on the iDrive controller once, one more time. Now we're actually going to go in to points of interest. So I've scrolled up, press in. I want to go ahead and look for, say, a restaurant. I'm going to search by pressing this button in. I want to select my search criteria, and I want to first select our current location. So I'm going to select it again with the iDrive controller pressing in. I selected restaurant, and I'm going to select category details by pressing the button in. Okay. We're just in the cuisine type right now, and what I want to do is select Italian. So I'll just press the button down to select Italian. Now I have to hit left to get back over. Left once again. Scroll down the iDrive controller to start search and press the button in. Right away, it's come up with a bunch of restaurants that are around the area. The first one it came out with is Cucci Restaurant. So I want to actually get into this restaurant. I can press the iDrive controller in. Right away, it tells me where it is, and I can actually press this checkered flag button by pressing in the iDrive, and it'll actually give me directions to Cucci Restaurant. If my phone is connected, I scroll down the iDrive controller. I can actually press the button in and give them a call. We're going to scroll back over to the left just by hitting it over. iDrive controller just keeps hitting it to the left. Once again, getting into the navigation controls on the left-hand side. Going into interactive map here, I just scroll down on the iDrive controller, press the iDrive controller down. Now we have crosshairs here which we can move by hitting the iDrive controller up, left, right, or down. So if I move the crosshairs down using the iDrive controller, I'm going to hit down. If I select a location, I just press in the iDrive controller. It tells me what it is. I can actually scroll down using iDrive again to find points of interest from there. We just hit left now to exit this menu. Exit interactive map. Scroll over to the left-hand side. We also have map views as well. So we're going to scroll up with the iDrive controller, And just to cycle through these map views, we just press in the iDrive controller button. So pressing it in, this is our north view. North is orientated up here. Travel direction, we are always going to be facing up, and the map will actually rotate. Pressing the iDrive controller once again gives us our perspective view, which is a nice 3D view. If we scroll down now to this magnifying glass with the iDrive controller, press the button in, we can actually scroll and change our magnification. To return to the main menu, we just hit the main menu button located above the iDrive controller. And that's navigation.